Tycon Company, LLC, specializes in a wide range of construction services, which includes the removal and replacement of concrete curbs, sidewalk, driveway, and paving. They pride themselves in the quality of their service, but more importantly, with the quickness in which they provide those services. Their primary goal and objective is to achieve 100% customer satisfaction, and they won't settle for anything less. Their crews travel within a 100-mile radius of the Kansas City, Missouri metropolitan area, which includes cities on both sides of the Kansas and Missouri state line. Tycon Company, LLC, 4435 Prospect Avenue, Kansas City, Missouri, 64130, 816-921-0473. Tycon Company, LLC, quality with quickness. Proud sponsor of Wake Up KC.
Bank of Blue Valley is a proud sponsor of KUAW Radio. At Bank of Blue Valley, we believe that an understanding of financial values sets individuals up for a strong future. Whether you want to talk about checking and savings accounts, review lending alternatives, or discuss starting your own business, we have the right people to listen and advise. Visit us at bankbv.com to get started today. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The thoughts, opinions, and statements expressed on this show are not the thoughts, opinions, and statements of KUAW LPFM 98.5.
Battle rapper into my right. Right, introduce yourself. But what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Codename Spades here. Just Spades for today.
Just Spades. Okay, just Spades.
That's never mind.
Chicago, and she got a lot of stuff going on down there. She doing some P3 stuff, and she gonna call in.
Shout out to Sis.
Oh yeah, shout out to Sherry Purpose Hall, and she will be calling in here soon. So y'all definitely be able to talk to her. But before that, we're gonna be able to jump into the world and the brain of my boy Spades. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna step into my boy Spades. So
that's a crazy place.
Before we even get into anything, bro, I just want them to know why you here. So if you could just go ahead and hit them with a little.
Just a sample?
Little sample, some words, man. Go hit him with some words.
To my brothers, all shades of chocolate colors, know that life is not forsaking you. The hate we brew is the recipe for another racist stew, unseasoned and, quite honest, distasteful. You better than that. Rise and take your place amongst the household. For the lack of foundation is why the house folds and all babies need fathers. You see, when we said we was our brother's keeper, that wasn't a metaphor for cages. As this anger wages, these maelstroms create waves that no relationship could traverse these waters. We've made it harder. And that's all they gonna get, man.
That's all they gonna get. One thing that I want to know, me and you have never had this conversation ever.
Oh, snap.
So, what made you want to do poetry? Like, I know you rap. We're going to talk about that here in a few, too. But what made you want to, do poetry? Why poetry?
Well, my mom's a poet, first and foremost. My mom and my dad are actually both English majors. Amazing, extraordinary, which you could not tell with me because I'm typo city. Like, I kid you not, I get body bagged in the typo game. I picked up, what was this? This was when I was in 6th grade. I picked up a Nikki Giovanni book. And it was one of them about, I think it's like love or something like. Well, it's called something about love, but it was a sex book. I didn't understand that at the time.
Okay.
But I liked the fact that it rhymed. I was like, this is kind of dope, and I didn't really listen to a lot of rap at the time. So I was like, okay, this is hard. Then I started listening to rock, right?
Okay.
Linkin Park, Evanescence, and things like that, Kurt Cobain and all of them. And when you listen to the way that they would word their sentences, it was poetry.
Okay.
I was like, I don't know what this is, but I like how they talk, and it doesn't sound regular. So from there, man, it just started, and here we are. Years later.
And he's so modest about here we are. He's dope, bro. Like, when I jumped into the poetry scene, man, I remember when I was slamming to be a part of ULIT, man, my dude was like, even though we was competing, which is crazy, Like, we going at each other's head on the stage. But when I step off the stage, he still was giving me little jewels, little tips, or like what I should say or how I should do this.
Definitely.
Like, your delivery, bro. So like, he's very humble, but he's so dope, bro. He's so dope. Now, it's okay. So did you start rapping before you did poetry, or was poetry first?
Nah, I technically started rapping first.
Okay.
And then, man, what was the first poem?
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Do you even remember it?
Are you crazy? What?
Do you even remember it?
I'm just trying to think. It would have started with like a note. I think I would have been in like middle school. It started in middle school.
Okay.
And my eighth grade year, I went back to Florida.
Was it a love
originally
letter?
from Miami. Yep. And I written a love letter, man, and it worked. And then see, my girlfriend at that time, she used to call me a poet, and that was before I ever really written or was performing anything. And that stuck with me because I wouldn't go to do poetry until like my senior year of high school.
All right, okay.
But I rapped all throughout that.
Oh yeah? What was your rap name? Was it Spade still?
Oh my God! You trying to do that?
What was your rap name, man? If you can say it on air. What was your rap name?
Well, it was a few, man. The first one is you get embarrassed about yourself. So 6th grade, my first rap name, I was in history class, and it was a dude named Jared Harris. This is actually who inspired me to rap. Quiet as it's kept. He was spitting, and it was the first time I seen somebody rap in real life. And you know, it's different when it's in front of you. And this is at the time when everybody wasn't a rapper. Okay. So when he was spitting, I said, okay, this is a little dope. I'm trying to do that. I was trash. Okay, my first rhyme was like House and Mouse or something like that. Mm-hmm. Oh my God,
House and Mouse.
Bro, listen, when 50 Cent was like, he quit in 30 minutes, bro, I felt that. Because I quit in like 15, about 5:15. But from there, man, I just I kept at it. And in history class, because it was history, we was in a dynasty era at the times when we were studying, so I called myself Young Dynasty.
I like that a lot better than House and Mouse.
That was all right. But that was the best rhymes Young Dynasty had, was House and Mouse. So we had to leave him alone. 7th grade, we had a class. King Davis will tell you about this dude. His name was Mr. Massey. He was our Woods class teacher, man. I found a tool called the Chisel, and I said, "Yo, this is like the hardest name ever." I'm Lil Chisel
so
for now.
Name Lil Chisel. Hey, we got Lil Chisel in the building.
It was a rap. Hey, Lil Chisel still was trash too.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
Hey, it's a process, bro.
Eighth grade, right? 8th grade, we get somewhere. I'm back in Florida. I go back home, and my girlfriend at the time. Well, we can't obviously be told that we dating, but her house is the neighborhood basketball goal.
Oh, so everybody was over there hooping.
Come on, what? I'm the only one not allowed with my name. Nah, I ain't gonna even hold you.
Okay.
I was always a rebounder, defender type guy, but shooting, bro.
So you was the one that you had to pass it. Pass it.
Hey, but listen, they know I'm gonna get it to pass though. That's all they knew. Don't give it to me to shoot.
That's so
we
funny.
gonna break
that sound like my
down.
bro Pooh. Shout out to my bro Pooh. When we was back in the day, when he used to get the rebound, as soon as he get it, everybody on the team was yelling his name. Pass it, pass it. Don't shoot the ball, Pooh. Don't shoot the ball, Pooh. My bad, bro.
No, you good. So we had to come up with an identity, and so I stayed. Where I stayed was called Broadwood. It's 954, right? Okay. And in the city where most people know as Miami, is the inner city, right? So in the inner city, I was always with my cousins on the weekend, and one of my cousins' partners' name was Smoke, and I always liked that because I'm an Element type guy.
I got you.
Didn't even smoke at the time.
Right.
Obviously, as a kid, I kept that one.
So I used that.
I used it because her stepdad used to come outside and hoop with us.
Okay.
So he'd know people's names. So they'd be like, who is that? Smoke. It worked. Skated right by for years.
Yeah.
Everything's great. We had to change that. I had to change that.
They probably thought you smoked.
What? Oh my God.
They was like, he smoked.
I was like, okay. So
he's a smoke.
Sophomore year, man. The last one, we was it's when I was actively going to church. We had a group. It was like 11 of us, and we all decided we was gonna call ourselves the Deck or something like that. And we all was choosing names out of the cards. So initially, I came up with clubs, and I was like, all right, that's cool, because I was thinking small-minded, music, rap, whatever. My partner had Spades. He called himself Spades.
And you loved it. Spades is dope though, bro. Like that's a dope name, low key. Spades, I like it.
I said, nah, bro, you look more like a club. Now y'all think I'm playing? Like you can ask him. I really told him.
He said you the club now.
First off, he hadn't officially stamped the check.
Oh, okay.
He hadn't played the card yet.
He ain't
you know, until the figure come off the card, you lay it down. It's done deal.
Yeah, I got you.
Man, look.
And the spades is the best.
As soon as he said, come on. As soon as he said, yeah, you right. I'm Clubs. I said, cool. I'm Spades. and I kept it. Ever
straight
since.
up. That's what's up. Hey.
Yeah.
That's what's up though. Hey, that journey to your names is dope, bro. My very first ever, like, I rap before I did poetry too.
Mm-hmm.
Very small. Like, I played the piano most of the time, and my friends rapped. I just tried to jump in.
Mm-hmm.
They used to call me D-Mac, bro. Yeah, bro. I was D-Mac. And the name of our group was the Young Stunners. So shout out to the Young Stunners.
Shout out to the Young Stunners because it gave birth to RV the Poet.
Hey, now I'm RV the Poet, you know, and RV actually stands for Revolutionary Views. I just feel like that's too long.
That's the album.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like that's too long. Yeah, Revolutionary Views, man. You know, like, I feel like I speak on certain views, you know, I give it my own perspective. I think I could cause a revolution with my words, you know. It's revolutionary views, you feel me? So,
hey, look, he trying to spit at me on
the side. You know what I'm saying? Trying to do a little poetry on the side.
He trying to catch me slipping. That's
crazy. I can't catch
it be young people.
I can't catch you slipping, bro. You always on point. So we was, briefly, I kind of cut it off. Mm-hmm. But, like, you was talking about, like, other avenues outside of, like, poetry and rap. And, like, one of them you said you do community, but I just want you to go ahead and, like, elaborate on certain stuff that you do, bro. Like, what?
Man, in the last 5 years, I kid you not, I've done over 200 volunteer events. From shout out to Miss Kim, out on, I believe that is True. Yes, on True. Shout out to Miss Kim. Miss Kim does a Living Beyond the Ribbon. She does a 5K walk. I'm not sure with COVID, so don't quote me right now with COVID going on. But every year before that, she did a Living Beyond the Ribbon walkathon 5K, forgive me. A 5K where people who are survivors of breast cancer, or if you just wanted to support breast cancer, they come out and they do their walk. And, man, they had drinks, snacks, good music, motivation. And shout out to Miss Kim, because, listen, Miss Kim will walk you, okay? She will laugh you. She was not playing. Like, stuff like that. Gala, we've done events. I've fortunately been able to be a part of so many different organizations. One of them being a tech company that has allowed us to do so many different volunteer events and just kind of put us in different places. And then outside of that, I recently, with the police brutality, we were able to put a music video together voicing the black and blue community and actually having a real conversation. You know, the lyrics are kind of direct. Like, the opening lines are, what if we start killing you off the simple fact that we ain't feeling you? And mind you, when we shot the video for this is the real SWAT team. This is the real police department. All of this is real. Every weapon you saw on set, that's a real gun. You know what I mean? So if anybody would have actually caught attitude, anything like that, that entire situation could have truly gone left. Yeah, exactly, but it didn't. You know what I mean?
No, yeah.
And the sad part is, some people from both sides would go on to do other things that contradicted. You know what I'm saying?
It didn't really like
being honest. Being honest, but
can't catch everybody, man.
And as long as you remember that. And you continue to focus on the people you good, because from there, World Star Hip Hop picked that up. The Shade Room has seen it. The mayor, Quentin Lucas, has seen it, and he has actually funded the campaign, which we did the video to fund a three-part phase project, which is to shoot a community movie to allow some artists from the community. I mean, that starving artist term is quite literal right now, you know, with COVID going on. So it allowed this movie to be shot, man, and I've gotten this come on set. I've gotten to see pictures. Hey, man, these kids is doing their thing, and I love it. I was happy to be a part of that.
That's what's up, bro. You gotta keep pushing stuff like that. So, like, where, like, if I was somebody that just heard that, like, where could I go right now to see that video, bro? Like, it's on YouTube?
It's on YouTube. If you just type in Disarm, Codename Space, is a pop-up. If you type in Disarm, KC Projects, it'll pop up. Yeah, 20,000 views.
That's dope, though, bro. Hey, that's dope, bro. I'm digging that. I really want to see that. I'm gonna check that out for sure.
Damn.
So, like, what else? Do you have anything else lined up as far as, like, community work right now? Or y'all just planning? You ain't really got nothing set? Sound like you look the way you looking. It's like y'all got something working, bro.
Listen, we can't. Definitely do. Just know I'm not one of those guys to sit. I love action.
Okay.
You know, if I'm talking about it, I probably already got a blueprint in mind. We already putting a template together.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I listen to is community. You know, without community, we don't have.
Yeah.
Fortunately, this last decade of just doing poetry has really shown me that.
Right.
Poetry, us coming together, us getting to establish one of the things. Like, shout out to the poetry community and the different things that people have brought. So I want to contribute to that. I want to bring that. I wasn't native to Kansas City, and yet Kansas City has always treated me as such, you know?
Yeah, I feel you, bro. Like, you know, a lot of people give Kansas City a bad stigma, man, but there is a lot of people that likes to band together and support, man.
Yeah, man, can't see them, man.
There's a lot, bro. Like, we got that new poetry on Divine Cracking on Thursdays.
Facts.
And people support.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I really... Like, a lot of times I get artists up here and we always talk about that. Like, what do you think is the support system? I honestly believe that the support system is strong here, bro. It's super strong. I think we got somebody calling.
We got Sherry Purpose Hall on the line.
Is that
Hey, what's up, Sherry? Can you hear me? Hello, Sherry?
Oh, I'm here.
Hey.
I can only hear you a little bit.
Girl, Sherry, you came on sounding good.
Only a little. Not too much. That's my sister. You know what I'm saying? That's still my sister.
What's up, sis? How you doing, man? All the way from Chicago. How's Chicago living?
You know what? I am so blessed to be out here with my sister Tiana. I am glad. Yes.
You didn't even ask if you wanted to be announced in Chicago. You.
The reason why I announced that she was in Chicago is because there's certain things down there that she's setting up, and I'm sure she's ready to let us know what she got cracking right now. Go on, tell us what you got going on down there, Sherry.
Well, I came out here, number one, just to visit with and be with my sis. Because she kidnapped me. She made me do what she tells me to do.
Oh, that's okay.
We have some conversations going on about what Poetry for Personal Power can possibly also do in Chicago.
Heard that.
We also have a show coming up on Sunday, and she and I will be presenting works together. There will be a small band here, and it's a private show, and, you know, all precautions and restrictions have been taken care of. But yeah, that is what we are doing in Chicago. Outside of that, Tiana has been the project manager for the fundraiser that we, for Poetry for Personal Power, have coming up on Black Friday, which is the Artathon, which is 12 hours straight of art, live streamed on our channels. So that is going to be awesome. So I'm working with her a little bit on that as well.
So what's the link? Like, so if somebody wanted to, you know, tune in.
So what you can do, you can actually RSVP, and you can also just hit the Poetry for Personal Power page.
Okay.
So if you want to go to poetryforpersonalpower.org, and we have the flyer up on there as a splash screen. And if you click it to take you for more information about it, it will take you to the RSVP and everything else. It'll take you to a landing page.
Heard that. And just to, you know, go ahead and gloat about, you know, my sis real quick. I don't know if everybody... One of the beasts is right here to my right, but a lot of talent stepped on that stage, and she walked out number one as the crown of poet. Not only does she do poetry, but she does everything. When I say my lady is an activist for us, for our people, she do it. Oh my God. And just to, you know, support that, can you know, just let them know a little bit what you can, like, of the stuff that you do through the city, you know, for your day to day for us that we don't even see.
Oh my God.
That's how you know it's a lot. You heard that? She said, oh my God.
Well, this city and our people are a full-time job. It's not something to be taken lightly.
Right.
You don't step into it halfway. If you get pulled in, number one, you're called to this. That's number one. And then number two, if you are called to it and you decide to answer the call, you just have to be ready to devote a grand amount of time to it. And there's sacrifice that comes with that. But my main platforms are arts, not just poetry, but arts as a whole, advocacy, and mental health. And when I say mental health, I do mean mental wellness. A lot of times people think of mental health in the terms of illness. And if you have a brain, you have mental health, period. Just like you have a body, you have physical health. You have emotions, you have emotional health. I'm also involved with actions and organizations that work to decrease and stop domestic violence. All of that, for me, all of that is tied in together with social determinants, mental health, emotional health, physical health. All of that is tied in together. For me, I would like to see a recovered community. I would like to see my people able to live and thrive. I want to see people unafraid to smile without waiting for the next shoe to drop. Even during the time of pandemic, I believe that recovery is possible.
Oh yeah, 100%. And it's people like you that's gonna help that recovery along. If I was somebody that was like, you know what, I just got motivated by that. Is there ways that they can, be a part of that? Like, what do they have to do? Is it just getting out and just making that conscious decision, or is there certain, like websites they can visit to sign up for something? Do they need to hit you up? Like, what can they do to be a part of this, this recovery and be a part of the cause?
There are lots of things that can be done, but the first thing, you have to be willing to. Charity begins at home. Let's start there, right? Everything that I do out here in the world, it'll be all for naught if I am not putting the same effort forth in my own home. So the change begins with you, and it begins with your home. Then getting involved at large, there are plenty of organizations and people that will gladly say, here, come here and here, help us do this, that will embrace, accept, and educate people. Because a lot of times we have a lot of passion and a lot of zeal and think we know everything. But honestly, there's nothing new under the sun. A lot of new things that people come up with, quote unquote new, have either already been done or already being done. And we can actually contribute to them rather than trying to just straight up start something new. All of this information, unfortunately, is not held in one repository. So if somebody wants to do something new, my suggestion, make a repository of every effort going on so that people can be involved in it. But the thing is, you'll never be able to capture all of that.
Heard that. Words of wisdom. Words of wisdom. I'm not going to hold you too much because I know, like I said, you out of town. I don't know, what you got going on. But I do want to ask you one thing, and I know you know I was going to ask.
What you asking me?
Don't sound like I'm about to get on your nerves.
No, but you be getting me. And I know you're going to ask me for a certain specific poem.
I'm just going to say if you want to say a few words.
I'll say a word or whatever I want not. I'll say two of them. I just what I'm here for. You ask me, I'm here.
Say a group of... Yes, ma'am. You feel me? Look, we over here spitting one out now. But yeah, if you could just, if you could just leave us off with your grace of words, one poem. You can just hit me with one. I ain't gonna make you do too much. If you can hit us with just one, I promise that we'll be full. You feel me?
Okay. I will do this poem called Slap.
Okay.
Why? Because I guess it's what I feel today. And maybe it speaks to the intergenerational wealth that we hold. Okay. That you can still yet pass things down.
Yes, ma'am.
through simple things that we do, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So this poem is called "My Uncle Taught Me How to Slap."
Okay.
Slap. My uncle taught me how to slap. Slap like my life depends on it. Slap and watch it spin. Slap with meaning. Slap spade. Slap bones. Slap and grin. Slap with force. Slap open palm, face down, assaulting a table, a playing piece, and my hand itself. Slap so hard the world shakes. Slap be spiritual. Be West African drum beat. Be in my spirit. Slap be chudge. Slap be going bored and only got 3 books in the last round, but your ace still with you. Never would have made it without slap. Be bit addiction and fried chicken after. Be the problem teaching the solution how to be solvent and celebrant. We celebrate winning. Bone slap be bones living. Spade slap be spade reclaim. We ain't worthless, we worth most. Can't no club beat me into submission. I'm so hard I cut diamonds. This spade leads beating hearts. This hand holds possibilities and assurances. My spade slap be books, history Unc gave when he taught me game. Slap be business and learning how to work with what you got. Break spades first and make them show you what they got. Never depend on no jokers. Call them out. Make them show what their faces are, big and small. Bid what you got. Have confidence overall. Bone slap be dissertation on finance, accounting, 5, 10, 15, 20. Be lesson on patience. Don't move or remove your hand too soon. Do what you mean and mean what you do. The decisions you make stick to you. Count up the cost and the rewards. Pay attention to what's on and off the board. This life is bored. Ancestors be proud. Unc be proud. I hold my hand and see what God has for me is for me, no matter how great or small it may be. And remember, no matter who trying to peek over my shoulder and see what they can see, it is what it is. No sweat, you can't even cheat, because ain't nobody finna play my hand better than me.
Come on.
Slap.
I digs. Yes, yes. That was dope, Sherry. For real. That was dope. I love it. I love it. I love it. Hey, Space said body bag. When you said Space the first time, I looked at it and said, oh, slap Spades. He's another slap. No, but man, you are so amazing. I would be remiss if I didn't let my bro say some words to it, because I know I'm like kind of interviewing it. But if you want to like say, say what's up to her, you know what I'm saying?
Jerry all the time.
Yeah, all right.
Like,
Yeah.
You asked me like plans for the community. That's who I'm talking to right there.
Heard that.
So if he is talking, I can't hear him.
Yeah.
My mic is off.
I haven't touched it. Oh, there we go.
Movement, they don't see they don't hear the voice. They like he's lagging over there.
No, that's funny.
I talk to Sis all the time, man. Shout out to Sherry. That's definitely one of my mentors of the city. You know what I'm saying? So I go as far as to say that's number 1 in the city right now.
Come on, bro. Sherry is so dope.
Yeah, you looking at number 2 though. You know what I'm saying? So,
I see you.
well, you know what I'm saying? And we'll give it some time. Give me about a year.
Hey, man, I ain't got no arguments.
But nah, man, when you're talking about the community thing, Sis is definitely one of the people that I'm partnering with community. We have a few things that we're fleshing out. We're seeing what it looks like, and once we have ironed out some details and got some stuff to actually show, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure we'll talk about it in due time. But
Heard that.
Yeah.
Well, Sherry, I ain't gonna hold you no more. Unless you want to stick around, you definitely can. But if you got some, I know you're a busy woman, so if you got some businesses to take care
No,
of.
thank you. I would love to come in when I can actually be there.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I just want to say y'all all so dope. T.L. Williams is the dopest.
shout out to
TL.
You
Shout out.
are like holding things down and making things happen. I'm so proud to even be connected, and Spades is out here making moves nationally and internationally.
Right.
I'm just saying, I need y'all to be able to smell y'all flowers, because men deserve flowers too. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all get y'all bouquets.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm not about to play.
Thank you. Thanks for the bouquet.
Hey.
Nah, man, but that's what's up, man. Uh-oh.
That's that alarm.
That was just God chiming in and saying, yeah, bouquets.
He agreed.
Nah, man, but yeah, man, thank you again, Sherry. You have a good one. We definitely gonna talk about you coming in here. You know what I'm saying, for sure.
Absolutely. Thank you.
No, thank you, baby. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so Spades, real quick. Let me get back on. So, all right, so we're going to shift it real quick, right? We're going to shift from poetry for a second. And, like, a lot of people don't know about this about me because I really don't talk about it as much. I know you're a big anime fan, brother. I, too, am a big anime fan. And we're just going to take a little split second out of that. Then we're going to jump back into the poetry and local vocals. Before I do that, let everybody know who we are. This is Local Vocals. This is KUAW.org. Catch us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/KUAW-radio. You feel me? Follow us, like us, and be involved because we got so many different shows that they do on KUAW, man. We got sports talk, we got community talk, we got it all, man. So make sure you stay involved with KUAW.
Okay.
And another thing, before we go, I promise we're gonna get to another thing Sherry said that stood out to me, man. Y'all know how my mind is. It's like Bing, bro. I think of something, I jump right on it. TL, man, I just want to take the time. TL. And I told him this. Me and you had a conversation.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You took to ATM. We talked about it.
Come on, man.
And I was just saying, like, how, man, like, Terrence Williams, man, TL, he does a lot in the city. And I just want you to see if you agree with me. If you don't, you can say it on live. It don't matter.
Let's get it.
I honestly believe that if we ever talk about poetry, like,
especially for the males, for the males, because he came in a time where those who had been holding it down. Shout out to those who gave me my genesis. Shout out to Soul Session. Shout out to Simeon. Shout out to Poetic Note. Shout out to Jason Betts.
Bonafide G.
Shout out to You Lit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
By the time I had gotten on the scene 10 years ago at 19, You Lit wasn't really around like that. It was just Notes and Soul Sessions, and there wasn't really a space for 18 to 21 year olds. You know what I mean? Fortunately, Simeon had converted his rules, and Jason, unfortunately, did some similar. Shout out to him, man. Jason definitely gave me my first start, gave me my first feature. Simeon definitely opened the doors next for me, and then after that, man, I would meet a guy named Terrence.
Come on, what I'm saying? Talk about it, bro.
And here we would go to be put on Unicorn Theater, Crown Theater, Nelson Atkins Museum, more times than I can count. He's gone to take poets to Jefferson City more than one, like more. Of all ages, he would go to do youth programs, and these are things that he continues still to this day. So, yeah. When we mention the history of Kansas City, especially now, because we at the Genesis, we started over. We're building a foundation that is now going to bring it all together. A lot of move makers have gathered. Shout out Envion Payne for holding that down with the slams. Slam, like that's huge. Here you got different groups of people who have come together and have contributed in so many different. Desert Ray, oh my gosh, like these are some amazing people, man. Terrence definitely got to go on that list. They got to.
Of course, man. Like I tell them this all the time. Like, man, I don't think you understand the impact that you have. Man. Like you're here, man. Your presence is known, man. I just had to do that. I had to give my man. I always call him the man behind the cameraman, but he's the man behind many things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Many things, and I just always got to give his just due. All right, so now let's have some fun. You know.
Unpopular opinion? No, I'm talking.
I'm just going to skip right.
For me, I'm a storyline guy.
Okay, yeah.
Give me one storyline in Dragon Ball Z fleshed out.
That was dope?
That was fleshed out. And I promise you, I'm going to put it next to Naruto. It's going to fail.
I like the Trunks.
And Trunks is my guy.
I like the Trunks. I like the Trunks
was
story.
Probably the best.
Andre 1718 was come on.
Name something else in there that actually made sense besides that. Majin Buu came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Jiren came out of nowhere. It's whole galaxies out of
What about Frieza?
They revamped the story from the original. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm sticking with my trunk story.
As soon as you got in, they told you what it was. We ain't fooling with little homie over there. He's a demon.
Okay. Watch this. I got another one for you. All right. Hunter x Hunter.
Ooh.
Or
Hunter.
One Piece.
Nah.
Yep. I did it just like that. Just like that. Which one? You can make a decision. 5.
One Piece, man. Bro, I was a pirate in my lifetime.
Hey, man.
I was a pirate. You gotta understand. I was a ninja and a pirate in all my life, in both my past lifetimes. But I was a pirate more recent than I was a ninja.
I can't knock it.
You could have been a ninja.
I can't knock it. I can't knock it. I ain't gonna knock it. I ain't gonna knock it. I ain't gonna knock it. All right, I got another one. You ready for this?
Let's get it.
I don't know if you probably seen this. Sword Art Online.
Okay.
Or Soul Eater.
Sword Art Online. You can't beat the first time my man dual wielded and he was going.
Okay, he went hard. A lot of these I disagree with, but this one I really got. Listen, bro, Maka, she was a beast. But all right, that's enough of that. I just had to get it out. I know a lot of my food, they probably like, bro, I don't know what none of this is, but that's
so
cool.
you do. So okay, so you do went the opposite on all of
them. All of them. I picked Dragon Ball Z over Naruto, hands down. I would go Hunter x Hunter over One Piece, hands down.
What?
And I just think Soul Eater, now you're talking about a story, a true storyline. Soul Eater was a dude. The only thing that I didn't like is that at the end when Lord Dev got punked by the Keisha. I ain't like that. He got punked and that was kind of weak.
But
other than that,
we talking about iconic moments that come on, man. You gonna remember in Sword Art Online. First off, the first time they told you, hey, if
you die.
Come on.
I ain't gonna lie, that was dope. Like, when I first saw that part, I said, wait, so if they die in this game, they dead? Oh, this is hard.
Hey, man, you better go practice on the level 4 pigs for 8 levels.
8 weeks,
It's
bro.
real over there.
It is real. All right, so that's enough of our anime segment. I ain't gonna hit y'all with too much of that, man, but just know, man, we out here, bro. Animes, man,
Always.
It's a part of life. You got to do it. If you don't like it,
man.
You're not. Hey, I've been watching anime before it was cool, so I'm just putting that out there. But anyway, we can get back to some poetry and stuff, man. So let's talk about this rap career, man. So do you still rap?
Oh, of course. That. Come on.
Yeah, so you got an album coming out or anything, or you do your thing?
Actually,
earlier you said you was the future Dreamville. Kansas City. That's what you told me.
No, not of Kansas. Hey, so listen, I'm all about manifestation. I say it here. This gonna be a legendary moment.
Okay.
This is one of them moments.
They gonna play back.
They gonna play back.
Okay.
Because they're like, oh, he really meant that.
Let me make sure I look good for it.
Yeah, like real talk. Like, hear me. I said as of November 17th, 2020. I said by November 17th, 2021, I'm gonna be a Dreamville artist. So remember that. J. Cole doesn't know it yet. Like, it's probably about to start hunting his dreams.
Cool.
Like, dang, man, I feel like it's an artist somewhere out there that I'm missing. Yeah, he right here.
Okay.
He right here.
That would be lit, bro, because, hey, I'm a big J. Cole fan.
Not will be.
That is going to be lit. I'm going to say, because I support my bro.
Because now you got
to be dope.
Because now we got that. Come on, man. Wait. Come on.
We look at, so ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you, Codename Spades, the new artist for Dreamville.
Come on, man. Dreamville Spades.
The new artist. So, with that, man, you got something you want to spit there? Show him.
Man.
Show him why you going to be Dreamville.
Listen. My life's a movie, but the camera's not a mobile home. Trap full of folk. Oh, well, hold on, man.
Uh-oh. You got to get it.
No. I had to remember where that one's going to go.
Oh, yeah.
You told me.
We're censored here, guys.
Yeah, listen.
No,
we're not censored. What we are is we have been given some creative boundaries to work around.
I like that.
Perspective.
Okay.
Perspective is everything.
I'll use that for now. I'm going to be using that in every show from now on. I'm no longer going to say censor. I'm going to use that. We just creative boundaries.
Would you judge me if I told you I dance with my demons? My mind is the conference for all of the meetings. The hole in my heart is internally bleeding. I murmur how I feel because it's secretly pleasing. See a person every day, but what you really notice? Souls get evicted without prior notice. They laugh at my expense like I paid for the joking. Ironic, the people I cover got me open. Burning bridges easy when it's friendly fire. Which It's crazy. These are the people I used to inspire. See, my friend told me get him. I told him I got him. And now we got the house, no right in the pocket. Deities got what I need. See what they need. If they really please, know that the blessing guaranteed. I got bigger dreams. Pull up on scenes by what I seen. You didn't want the smoke. Don't use it to set a screen. Byakugan vision. Neji before they killed him. Rotating the force in my palm like Yoda when he did it. Should I use it for the worst? When you know with certain people who will use you for the perks. To be the bigger person tends to get me hurt. Tears got it looking like I'm swimming in a shirt. The nightmares were the worst. I seen the type of things that make you drive in reverse. Nah, knuck if you buck. Enough is enough. Enough to get up. Enough to discuss. Never giving up, even if stuck. You can take a breather, but even sports teach you to keep your head up. This a positive vibe. Keep the negative close so we can balance the sides. I never said hold a grudge. You gotta set it aside. Forgiving is not forgetting, but the prize advised. Just let the tears flow. Not in the same space that I was a year ago. I made a little money. Let me make a little more. Put the comma after that and drop another zero. Look, I'm trying to get to a bag. Find a wife, have kids, and evolve to a dad. This is for the people reaching for the things they didn't have. This is healing to the wound that bleeds over your scab. Code name. My bad. Dreamville.
We're gonna put
Dreamville. Hey,
okay,
man. Come on, man. That's what's up, bro. So let's just jump into that real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Not Dreamville. Let's just talk about rappers. Since you want to be a part of Dreamville, I mean, I'm almost 100% certain because it's J. Cole. You know, be a part of that legacy. So like, I'm gonna throw some rappers out, and I just want you to tell me who's better. I'm gonna start off with some not too hard, but then we're gonna get into some hard decisions. All right.
Okay,
so we're gonna start off real easy. We're gonna go with T.I.
That's my favorite rapper.
T.I.
The flip.
I ain't even gotta say the name.
You ain't even gotta say it.
Okay, well,
that's the number one.
With T.I.
But
with T.I.
But out of respect, who was you gonna say?
I don't even remember.
That's
you
why.
said that shit.
Nah, like I kid you not.
T.I.
T.I. has been my number one consistent favorite rapper of all time. I wanted to sign to T.I.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I used.
So why you want to go to Dreamville instead of T.I. then?
Nah, man. Because that I say wanted to. You gotta understand. You gotta understand what works best for you. Like the way Grand Hustle was set up. It wouldn't be the most ideal for me. Dreamville, on the other hand, man, hippie, a bunch of neo, kick it. Like,
I got you.
Live,
It's the vibe. It's the vibe. It's the vibe. I got
you.
You
Know what I mean?
Okay.
So, come on, man, locks, man.
Come on, brother. All right.
Shout out to Tip and Grand Hustle though, because that's still my favorite rapper.
Come on, bro. He a beast, bro. He a beast.
Absolutely.
I lied, bro. It was gonna be a hard rap. I forgot what I was gonna say, but it's alright. We're just gonna skip past it.
It's all good.
All right. So this one is for a certain person that I know is watching.
Okay, let's get it for the person that's watching.
Because we argue about these two all the time.
Let's get it.
Eminem.
Oh my God.
Or Machine Gun Kelly. The disrespect, I know, but let's just get it out there. Who you it?
Oh my.
Who you it?
Okay, so once again.
Yeah. Okay, listen, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like he about to say something very disrespectful. Let me hear. Whenever you gotta explain your answer before you answer, you know it's about to be some craziness. But go ahead.
You gotta follow me. Don't make me laugh. Follow me.
All right. Serious.
Okay. Eminem will out rap MGK all day, and I say that as a person who has had MGK on one of his favorite rappers lists for years.
Okay.
Like MGK definitely has a unique story, and my guy can rap. Man, that's Eminem, yo.
Okay.
That's Eminem.
You scared me for a second.
But here's my thing, though. What I will say is, did Rap Devil catch Eminem with a nice little hook? That I think that caught him off guard. Oh yeah. Yeah,
and that's and that's crazy that you said that, because this particular person, I said, hey man, like if you look at the overall song, I said, yeah, bro, Rap Devil was dope. Like the hook, the way he did it, it was a part of the era of the music in time.
Yeah.
But now if you listen to what Eminem was saying,
come on. Once again, that's Eminem. Like, stop playing. That's still
it was murder. It was definitely a headshot.
But that's also too, though. That's one thing you got to keep in mind is anything looks good when you're going against somebody great.
Yeah.
Like if you get hit, anytime Floyd ever get hit, what people
like one little jab, and if you stumble a little bit, they go.
But they don't keep the same energy when he knocked that person out though.
Because everybody watches. Everybody want to see. Everybody. Oh, I'm glad you said you watch boxing.
Not like that.
Oh, okay, bro. Because I'm gonna say we go that way too. Look. But all right, okay, that's true. That's real though, bro. I get
do
that,
like
bro.
a few
That's
people
real.
that like
That is real.
Javante Davis is tough.
That's my guy.
That's my guy.
That's my guy.
I want to see where
my
he
guy.
go.
Bro, he gonna go
I
to the
wanna see
top.
where
He
he go.
gonna go to the top. He got all these people out there like Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia.
I wanna
They not
see.
gonna do it. They not ready for this.
He
kid.
about to eat them all.
He's a
my money is on him.
He's a
Yeah, man. I like.
He's a
I ain't gonna hold you. I like the guys who they raw,
Mm-hmm.
but they back that.
Yeah, but you should look
They
up
back that.
another guy named Earl Spence Jr. He a beast too.
Say less than.
He a beast. Look him up, bro. I think he like 27-0. He a beast.
So-
All right. So back to the rappers. All right. So we're gonna go female. Lauryn Hill or MC Lyte. Told you it was gonna get hard.
That's cheating, man.
How's that cheating, bro?
I'm not because so for me, right, and mind you, I'm speaking as a person who had recently done his research, like within the last 2 years
Facts.
of hip hop culture, right? Because I personally,
Hey, it's no right or wrong answer. It's just your opinion.
because that neo soul, and I am a big fan of the poets who have infused music, melody, melodic. Man, I got Lauryn, man.
Come on, bro.
You can't. The woman, we still talk about that single project to this day.
Yeah,
by itself.
Lauryn Hill is one of my favorite artists still. I love her, bro. Like she's just
that. Yeah,
she's the epitome
it's an experience.
of hip hop, bro. Like she. I could talk all day about her, but we ain't gonna do it because we gonna go out because we run out of time. So I want to get all these rappers out. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go to your Dreamville, the person you're gonna be signed to.
Oh, come on, man.
You already know this is the biggest debate all the time. You already know the next person I'm about to say.
Who, Kendrick?
Come on, see, you already knew.
Oh, man.
J. Cole or Kendrick Lamar. Let's get it over with.
Listen, people don't like my opinion when I say this, but that's because they don't understand lyricism and they don't understand bars. There's a difference between those two, right? Bars are your punchlines, right? These are things that are made to distract the mind.
Okay.
They don't really tell you anything, actually, right?
Okay.
They give you comparisons. Lyricism,
It's a story. It tells you the whole thing. It tells you it all.
and depending on the way that you tell that story. So when we compare Kendrick and Cole, I'm going to ask you, are we talking storytelling? Because there's a difference in the way they
both
tell
could
stories.
I mean, I would rather go. I mean, if you want to do story, you can say, all right, we'll do this then. Tell me who you think is better story wise, but then tell me who you think is better overall. And that means just
First off, that's crazy.
musical content.
Wait, this is crazy. You making me going against my own label, though.
I ain't think you go
So then technically,
hey, bro, I had this.
'Cause I gotta
This was
practice, right?
predestined before you told me you was a part of Dreamville, man. I was gonna ask you this anyway, bro.
Ah, that's
this
crazy.
was already written down.
Yeah, that's crazy. Well, not, but seeing it just further supports actually what I'm going to say. So anyway, so
It's J. Cole. It's J. Cole. Cool.
yeah, it's Cole.
It's J. Cole.
And
It's J. Cole.
because
That's my choice,
Here's
too.
the thing, Kendrick, man.
Kendrick dope. I'm not. Let's make this clear, bro. We're not saying that the other people that lose are trash. No,
all.
the fact
Not
that
at all.
they're in the debate makes you know that they're
But
good.
you gotta understand when Cole give you that story, Cole, them bars gonna enhance that story. Like if you ever listen to Pray with Game featuring Cole,
bro.
come on,
I'm
man.
a big J. Cole.
Yeah,
Bro.
like you gotta
I love
hear
it.
that. If you listen to Premeditated Murder, when he telling you
about
what
it,
it was like with the same woman he is now with,
Come on,
he's
bro.
still with. Like he telling you what it's looking like to transition into me get Friday Night Lights, the
Come on,
entire
bro.
project.
Come on, man.
Turn off the lights. The song that got him. Come on, man. It's
cold.
just yeah. Like, but don't get it twisted though. Like, Good Kid, Mad City, the entire.
Oh yeah. Mad City was dope.
A lot of people, unpopular
City.
opinion, may not be the biggest fans of The Pimp a Butterfly. The Pimp a Butterfly.
I like To Pimp a Butterfly, bro.
That's my
I
favorite
like
Kendrick
that.
project. I'm sorry.
I like that.
Now, I'm not saying it's the hardest, but for me personally,
And like a lot of people don't like that song Compton that's on Mad City, but I loved Compton on
I
Mad
did.
City. I thought he ripped that, bro. I think he's dope, bro. Like Kendrick Lamar is hard.
Yeah,
that's the only reason why I would put him against J. Cole because I feel like he's the only.
But it's cold
Lyrically.
bounce.
Oh yeah, bro. It's J.
It's
Cole,
that
bro.
Bounce, he gonna come.
And his wordplay, his delivery, his storytelling.
But Kendrick gonna decorate it though. Kendrick gonna give you the effects. He gonna make it a movie in his own way too.
Of
You know what I mean? It's fine.
Of course.
Yeah.
All right, so the biggest debate of all time, you already know. Tupac or Biggie, man. Before you answer, I'm gonna make everybody mad, and I'm gonna just put it out there and say Biggie.
I'm rolling with you.
I always thought Biggie. Look, even TL was like,
you talking to the wrong one.
Listen, I've always thought Biggie, and it goes back to what you said with the lyricists. I just feel like his story.
And if we talking story.
Yeah, I mean all that. The only thing I would say that Tupac, and this is, and I love Tupac. Don't get me wrong. Everybody, Tupac is raw. That's not what we're saying. These two people will always be the top of all this rap stuff. All the. I mean, you probably could throw Nas in there. You know, I didn't even put Nas against nobody because I felt like Nas will win. I ain't gonna put Nas against nobody. But what I'm saying is, when you really listen to Biggie Smalls rap, like his music and his words, his wordplay, his stories are amazing. Now, if you listen to Tupac, his words are amazing, it's dope, but I feel like a lot of people looked at the imagery of Tupac. He was more marketable, he was easier to sell, he had a little bit more swag. You look at Biggie, he kind of big, he can't do too much, you know what I'm saying, but you got Tupac, he up there, you know, he kicking it. So like, I just felt like a lot of that was jaded because women like Tupac better than Biggie, and I just felt like he was more marketable. But if you look at the words, I feel like bar for bar in a battle rap, I think Biggie would smoke him.
Here's what I'll say.
TL looking at me like I'm about to fire you. This is. I just want to let y'all know this is my last time hosting this show. I picked Biggie over Tupac, so I probably won't be here next month.
Here's what I'll say. Once again, and I'll always, anytime anyone ever wants to compare artists with me, I'm always gonna ask you, what are we comparing them on, right? Rap bar for bar, Biggie. I'm going Biggie every time. I'm never shaking on that. I'm never moving.
Hit 'Em Up is probably the best bar for bar thing that he did against Biggie. That was probably relevant.
What do you do against a guy who truly embodies all? Right, because both do, right? Both can give you stories. Mm-hmm. Both can give you bars. They both can give you lyricism. Both can give you some wordplay. But the thing is, Pac, and you also have to look at, I would encourage you to look at both areas at that time. What is the East known for at that time? What is the West known for at that time? Yeah. Right? The way Biggie presented that to you, he talked that fly that was just so enticing. You couldn't, the way he decorated this, he walked you in the club with him. Pac, oh my God. You don't know where you popped up in that scene, but you was going to get the whole newscast. Yeah. Like Pac was a broadcast of ideal. It's what it was. Biggie, I feel, may have represented multiple aspects, but he represented his life. Yeah. He and that's what made him amazing. He spoke who he was. You got to see what Pac, well. You got to see what Pac went through, yo. Yeah. I moved from the East.
Now I will say this though. Now if we're not looking at just rap, and if we're looking at just like the type of person they were and what they did for like the community and like all that, now I would give it to Pac. Because Pac was standing in the forefront for a lot of.
And then you got to give him that. My story, your story about, and please don't disrespect to either. Your story about being shot at. What happens when I got them stories? But you getting shot at over drugs. I'm getting shot at for revolutionary stuff for real. I'm getting shot at.
Facts.
I'm getting shot at because I'm out here voicing an opinion that is out here breaking these radio stations that are not looking like us.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I say that if you're not looking at just the artist as a rapper, and you look at the whole overall who they are, then Tupac wins.
And mind you,
I'm just talking about lyrics though.
Yeah. Now if we solely talking on if we talking just bar for bar, like who can rap that? Hey man, Biggie.
Of course, but now. I would be remiss if I didn't point out the fact that Tupac was definitely one of the
because if we going
pillars for us.
If we going off artistry, if we going off people who are voicing what they live,
come on, bro.
That's why Tupac will forever hit different. I spoke and didn't just speak on what was going on. You saw me out here. You see me getting arrested. You see me in these cops' faces. That's not facade. There are things that people choose to debate about his legacy. I'm not here to do that. I'm not in the position to do that. The one thing that you cannot debate, hey, I sparked revolutions. I was a revolution. I was poetry. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I lived that. I think more so when most people are quoting Tupac, it's not the lyrics that they're just the lyrics that they're looking at or the music.
They're looking at the whole image.
Yeah, they looking at what he
and what he represented.
Yeah,
now, and of course, and I will.
That's hard to fight. That's hard to fight.
If that's what we talking about, of course it's Tupac.
Yeah, ain't nobody got nothing.
Of course it's Tupac.
Yeah, ain't nobody got nothing for that.
But just, I want everybody to understand, if you don't see this, that I was just talking lyrics, man. Just lyrics. When you look at the whole imagery of the person and who he was, of course, Tupac definitely beat that. Once again, man, I just want to let y'all know where we at. This is Local Vocals, KUAW.org. Catch us on. You can email us, man. If you want to send us an email like RV, I don't know what you was thinking, Tupac is way better. If you want to send that to me in an email at KUAW, you go to KUAW985@gmail.com. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go to the website and do it, go to KUAW.org. If you want to just write me in the comment on Facebook, you know what I'm saying? Go to Facebook, www.com, Facebook/KUAW.
They about to send you all kinds of They about to send you all eyes on me 3 times.
Hey, man, my inbox about to blow up, bro.
You about to get all the greatest hits.
How you gonna tell me Tupac is the greatest of all time? He's the greatest of all time.
You about to get the mixtapes they ain't even dropped yet.
Come on, bro. Hey, I like Tupac though. Just once again, we're not saying that the other person is bad.
Not at all.
All we're saying is who we like. Just like a lot of people thought that Remy was better than Nicki Minaj. I can't even get that out. They thought Remy was better than.
Hey man,
you feel me? Like stuff like that. And
I have nothing.
You feel me? Like stuff like that.
I have nothing on.
And I ain't got nothing to say.
Because they both tough.
And they are, but I go with Nicki. I'm just saying if I have to go.
I'm trying to save my future relationships. I'm trying to practice
being idiot train. You see what I'm dealing with over here, man.
Listen, I'm trying to secure the bag. What do you mean? You said we got.
I love you both, ladies. I love you both.
Yeah, shout out to Queen. Shout out
to the Queen, man. Shout out to hip hop, man. Shout out to Art, man. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Sherry Purpose Hall again.
That is a fact.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my boy Codename Spade.
Dreamville Spade.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to KUAW for letting us be here.
Yeah, shout out to TL.
Come on, I was about to say, took it up about. Shout out to TL Williams, man, behind the camera, man. We about to get up out of here, but before we go, I just want to let everybody know something, man. I'm not about to do a poem. It sound like I was setting up.
Yeah, it did.
It did, but I'm not. But this is something that's been on my heart, bro. And I just want to let everybody know this because a lot of people, especially with the pandemic, they kind of lose focus on what they want to be. But dreams come true when you wake up.
Facts.
And you go get them.
Facts.
So stop sleeping, stop dreaming, and go get it because the only person that's stopping you from being who you are,
who is that?
Is you. Who? Nobody can tell you no.
Nobody
can tell you can't.
Not at all.
You're the only one that can say you can and you can't. But whatever you say, you right.
You always right.
And that's all I'm gonna say, man. I'm gonna leave it at that.
He said that was all.
TL, you got anything you want to say to the people, my man?
He said no.
Come down to 18th to Vine on Thursdays at 7 p.m. for Poetry on the Vine.
Poetry on the Vine. Hey, Poetry's back on 18th on the Vine.
Hold on. But they don't understand.
They don't know, bro. Just if they want to understand, come down on Thursday. This Thursday. Well, no, not this Thursday because Thursday's Thanksgiving. Ham, cheese, tomatoes.
Is that this Thursday?
Oh, yeah, the Thursday coming up. Yes, sir. Thanksgiving.
Hey, listen, whoever's making banana pudding.
Sure, my grandma probably cooking right now. She's probably cooking right now. Yes.
But banana pudding, though.
I don't know if she cooking banana pudding, but I know she probably got something in that oven. I'll go over there. I'm going to smell something cooking.
I need that banana.
But, hey, so, yeah, we are off this Thursday because of Thanksgiving. But if I'm not mistaken, the next Thursday after that will be the first Thursday, right? And that'll be Women of Poetry. So come back next Thursday. It started off with Women of Poetry. To come back the next Thursday after that, you'll see your boy for Wordplay. And then come back the Thursday after that, and then you see my boy John for I Am Hypocrisy Presents.
Hey.
And then that next Thursday, we're going to be opening gifts, you know, because it's Christmas. But
Talk that.
Oh, yeah, man. So thank y'all for listening, man.
Oh, shout out to John. Shout out to... We ain't going to say it, but, yeah, shout out to John. We working on something, too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
left y'all on the to be continued. You like that?
Yeah.
To be continued.
And that's coming soon. That's going to be nice. Shout out, John.
Yes, sir, man. Shout out to my bro, man.
Yeah.
So, hey, man, thank y'all again, man. We out. Once again, this is KUAW.org, Local Vocals. This is my boy Spades.
What up?
And we out.